Well, hello, and thanks for tuning in. My name is Neil, and this is Acoustic Thoughts. This is a new channel. My other channel, Acoustic Healings, can be found on YouTube. If I ever figure out how to do the click the link down below and all that fancy stuff, I'll do it. Otherwise, I'll probably be able to put it in the description, or you can just look up Acoustic Healings on YouTube, and you can find me there. On that page, you'll find self-guided hypnosis. Some uh, meditations, and all with sound frequencies embedded in it to help with different aspects. And I didn't come on here to talk about that page. So I'm kind of scrambling on it. It's been a while since I've contributed to that page. And this page here has been sitting, occupying some space on the YouTube server for a while here. I haven't contributed anything to it. I just held the space. And so today I decided I would post my first video on this page called Acoustic Thoughts. And so thank you for joining me, and thank you for listening. I'm not sure where this is going to go. I haven't scripted it. I'm half-assed prepared. I know what I want to say, and I get lost in the minutia of making outlines and programs and things like that. I don't know if I have ADD or whatnot. But anyway, why did I decide to post a video today, or create a video today and post it on my Acoustic Thoughts page? Well, today happens to be November 6th, 2024. And as many of you know, some pretty remarkable things happened over the last 24 hours. And quite surprising, actually, for me personally. Very, very surprising. And so I want to get on here and I want to ask some questions, and I want to talk about things, and I want to kind of give you what, I went through or going through, maybe share and help with others. But the main purpose is I want to understand. Um, I find that it is easier to go through life with love and light when you understand. And understanding doesn't mean condoning. It doesn't mean enabling or being pro anything. It just means you understand what the reasonings are behind them, even if you don't agree with them. Understanding allows you to approach it with love, and that's what I want to do. So when the results came in late last night, early this morning, I'll be honest, my first reaction was disappointment, a queasiness, and uh, panic, and fear and concern. I have many people in my life that are going to be affected by this, should the rhetoric come true. And my initial response probably would have been my continued emotion for several days, weeks, months, possibly even years. But for some reason, this time I stopped. And some of us, you know, we need to put our hand on the hot stove a couple of times, and I'm one of those. And I decided early on here, early this morning, that my approach and the feelings that I am going to choose to feel are going to be of love. And so, because I don't want to live in hate, I don't want to feel angry, I don't want to feel scared, I don't want to be upset or contempt or resentful or anything. I don't like those feelings. It doesn't feel good to me. I want to live in a world of feeling love and having that higher vibration. And the only way that we can do that is through understanding. And so this is a request for those of you who support and voted for Trump. This is no judgment at all. What I am asking and what I'm realizing, let me go back to the realization. The realization is that I'm missing something. Something was missed that I just don't understand. And I admit that I have been in a little bit of an echo chamber with the sources of the information that I wanted, to hear, confirmation bias, whatever you want to call it. Um, because my belief is, I want to go forward in life with love. And so I seem to get that message a lot more from the Harris Wallace side than or Walls side than from the Trump Vance side. Um, I want to approach things with love, and I want to live in an environment that promotes that as well. And I had every conceivable guarantee that, in my mind, that um, Harris Walls was going to win. I was doubtless in my thoughts. I was 100% sure that Harris Walls was going to win. And when those results started rolling in, it really, really surprised me. And I could go forward, and we can all go forward with the rest of our lives or the rest of these 4 years with anger, hate, resentment, contempt, uh, and and be upset and harbor those feelings and harbor those negative and lower vibrational feelings. Or we can choose to try to understand. And it starts with each individual and understanding where people are coming from and what their drive is. And so I want to understand what I want to understand is what is it about the Trump campaign or his um, promises or talk or policies that got your support? What is it that he's promising or has promised or has created or done that got your support? My information isn't telling me what those things are. Um, you know, I know that there was a great farm bill that went through under his administration, um, but I don't understand. And before you go leaving comments and everything like that, because I do want to have open dialogue and I do want to have understanding, and I want people to leave comments and give me some insights as to what it is that got your support for Donald Trump. What is it about him and his campaign and his policies and his uh, you know top people that he wants to have in government with him? What is it that you like or want to see? Um, and also think about, is it fear? Is it concern about immigration? Is it about, people say it's the economy and it's, all these other things. Um, and what is it that, you hope to gain from this administration? Because there's something I'm not privy to. And apparently there are over 50% of the population that are privy to that I feel left out somehow. And I want to understand. So uh, when you leave a comment, there are a few ground rules. One, there is no slander or name calling or bigotry or negative comments about anybody or anything. Um, this is to be constructive. I want information. I want to know what it is that you want to see, how you want to see this world go, how do you want to see our country go, what is it that Trump is offering that you find that will get us to where we want to go. And let's talk about it. I truly want to understand. So I appreciate you listening and tuning in. And just again, please, whatever comments, please make them constructive. What was it? Is it your religion? Is it the immigration? Is it, and why? What is it that you think that he is going to do in those areas? And why do you think those things would be more beneficial than the plans or policies that the other administration uh, is is promising. And don't get me wrong, Democrats have let us down more times than not in making promises and then getting into positions of power and not making any progress on them. So, I mean, I understand that frustration. Is it that you just want to give the middle finger to the establishment? I get that totally. Um, but also know that I'm a veteran and I'm a father and I'm a brother. And um, and I have many, many people in my life that will and potentially be directly affected by this incoming administration. So I want to understand, so I can I guess sleep better at night, I guess, and be able to go forward in this world with love and understanding. So please feel free to leave a comment. Again, be sensitive to the rules of comments on here, because I will block and I will remove people that are going to get on here and say negative, nasty things. That's not the point here. The whole point of this channel and of my conversation here is to come from a place of love, and love comes from understanding. So I appreciate you tuning in. I hope to hear from you. You have a beautiful day, wonderful weekend, and we'll talk soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
I walk a crooked road to get where I am going. To get where I am going, I must walk a crooked road. And only when I'm looking back, I see the straight and narrow. I see the straight and narrow when I walk a crooked road.